So how to set up a very simple farm structure. Now you can see our structure right here. It's quite simple. It's not it's not something that you can't do. It doesn't require as much capital as a very standard house, but you can still get the right result from this. So you can see it's quite very simple. We understand what the animals need, and we try to give them what they need, because what we know is once an animal has this the water section, and an animal is able to drink as much as it can, then an animal has a feeding section. Now look at the design we did here. What we did was just to create an hollow inside the ground here. All this was done while the flooring was being done, and then you can see the wallow there. Now our intention is to fix the nipple drinker right there, at least about 2 nipple drinker, if possible to accommodate 3, but at least 2. So I told you already, we use this method where we adopt the both the wallow and the nipple drinker. We use the wallow in order for the water to conserve the water, basically. So I'm sure you can notice that many of these structures were done with wood. A majority part of it was done with wood. Of course, being resourceful is what I always tell you guys to make sure you have. Being resourceful is very important. So we have the sticks in this environment because we are in a forest region, and we used what we have around here to get what we need. So we did the normal frame with the blocks. You can see the normal frame was done with the blocks. The normal frame was done with the blocks, but then the partitioning is what we then use the wood for, because we observe that what really matters is just to confine the animals. Now you can use the blocks, but at this time the expenses you would incur from using the blocks is quite higher than that of the woods. Now in some areas it may be more expensive to get the woods, maybe because woods are scarce in that environment. So these things are not like an ironclad rule. You have to just use what works around you. I've seen people that use bamboo to make these things work. See, your main key is the animals. The main thing is the animals. People don't buy animals on the basis of the kind of houses they stay. So when the buyers come, it wouldn't matter if you were using a mansion or an hut to house your animals. What will matter is that this is the size of animal I want, and that's what matters. So you need to focus on what really matters, and that's the feeding. So the housing, I didn't say you should not put in the right things. So we're not using just any woods. We're not using the woods that will be broken by, no. We're using majorly the hardwoods. So this is going to last. So the key is it's not for you to just use any wood, but use the ones that would work well, and then you can scale up from there. So from there you can scale up. You can even use your proceeds from the animals, from the ones you have here, from in a structure like this, to then modify and then do whatever you feel like doing. So the key is being resourceful. You can see what we have here, and the animals are being able to feed, and they are growing right. So that's what I thought to show you guys. Thank you for